Hello, how you doing? I'm good, thanks, mate. What are you listening to, Charlotte? Um, all I heard was hickeys. What's the matter with her now?
Connor's shagging another lass, basically.
She's still bothered about that.
Dan, I'll do the intro and then I'll put it U11. Yeah, we'll do. It's Friday and the Gladiators are ready for the third British Grand Prix, which happens to be the 25th of the WWRL and also the first race of this third season of this wonderful league. Hello and good afternoon wherever you are as we look to get underway for an absolute belter here at Silverstone, which has been a massive part here for Formula One since 1950, back when the start-finish line was between Woodcote and Lovefield. 39 different nationalities of drivers since that very first race. 33 different world champions, and some of them gracing the walls here at Silverstone with the likes of Hunt, Mansell, Hamilton, Button as well, and with Michael Schumacher drawn with Hamilton, leads them all. Can Lewis Hamilton beat the record in 2021? Only time will tell. Back in the 1950s, for the very first race, there was no Ferrari that weekend, but it was the Alphas that put on the show with Dr. Jeppe Fruila taking that very first win. All those years ago. In the 60s, Jim Clark dominated the Silverstone by winning 5 Grand Prix, and Frank Williams, the longest-serving F1 boss, 10 years after his debut, wins here for the very first time in 1979, and Williams again in 1989 with Nigel Mansell overtaking Nelson Piquet on his way to victory. Let's have another Williams, shall we? This time around Alan Prost going around the outside in Cops to overtake Ayrton Senna on his way to victory himself back in 1993. And in 2008, the rains poured down over the Silverstone circuit, but Lewis Hamilton produces one of his most glorious moments of his career. 2 DRS zones, a maximum speed of 209 miles an hour, and 3.66 of just pure tarmac drama. And all of this is to come within the next hour and a half. Won't be commentating today, which is a massive shame, but I know a couple of chaps that can take on the job. Boys, take it away.
Yep. So, hi to everyone watching. It's our new season in Tier 1 today. Tier 2 was already earlier today, so yeah, let's see how this is gonna get underway. So Normers won't be able to commentate today, but I'm sure he'll be back probably next week. So, yeah. So I have commentator with me, Dan. How are you?
I'm good, thanks, May. I'm good.
Yep. So let's see. Marty FIFA start. I think he's one of the first to start his lap. So yeah. So he has started his lap. He's coming to sector 1 now. 27.3 in the sector 1. Just guys, well, for a moment I need to invite one driver back as he has left. The picture will be back soon. Just wait for a moment. So yeah, no, we're back. So let's see what these drivers can do. F. Lewis, our tier 2 driver who is reserving in tier 1 today, has done a 1:26.0. Marty FIFA puts a 1:26.4, so quite a lot behind. Diane goes P3 with a 1:27.2. Let's see what Steven Osh can do. He goes fastest, 1:25.7. Oh, that's a pretty good banker for him. So, yeah. Yellow flags in sector 3. What does that mean? Seems like nothing really that important. So 13 drivers today. That's all right. See Desi on mediums. See what can he do. 1:27.1 into sector 1. That's all right. So you see coming through Maggots and Beckett's, and now up the straight. Ooh, he was maybe, well, that was, no, that wasn't right, that was straight. Oh, Pimambre has retired, he has had some kind of problem. Desi is gonna come to the line now. What this time is gonna set on? He goes P2 with mediums, 1:25.8. Not far off Steven. So yeah, team is in P3. So Desi seems to have quite a good pace on Silverstone. At least it seems like that for now. Tias and Daniel actually is coming through the last corners now. Heavy braking into the third last corner. And then just flat out. And let's see where's he gonna go. P7 1:26.5. So that's it. Let's see if anyone's on a lap. Is Desi still on a lap? No, I don't think so, yeah, isn't. See, Toon on an outlap, hasn't done a lap yet. He's a quite fast driver, at least last season, so let's see what can he do now. Can you hear me still?
I'm still here.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was just out of it a second.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, this race, the times are really, the times at the top of the grid, they're really close. But as we see, Stephen Osh has taken pole position for the time being. I wonder if that's how it will stay. Desi's just behind him. Daniel's sitting in P7. I've got a question for you. What would you say would be the best tyre compound in Great Britain?
For the race strategy. It's kind of hard. I don't remember if I have raced. I think it's a soft medium track though. I think you can do a soft medium. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. So
Yeah.
So it doesn't really matter. Of course, if you can be high up on the grid with mediums, then you can. If you can stay in the race with those tires, then you have a huge advantage at the end of the race when you box the soft. So yeah, depends.
Yeah.
But mediums maybe a little bit of advantage if you can start in those. As we have seen Desi Desi has done his lap on mediums and Tesla seems to be on mediums as well. Let's see Toon on his first lap. He does a 27.3 into the first sector, so. And now coming to Cop's corner. Doesn't go flat out, though it's quite hard with these cars. Last year it was quite easy in the last year's game, but this game it isn't that easy, so. Let's see where can Toon put his McLaren. Coming to the final corners now, and then on the Hamilton straight. He goes 6th with a 126.4, so quite a. Well, the top 3 is quite close to each other, and then from 4th place to 8th place, it's within 5/10, so that's also quite close. So the top 3 seems like it's on their own level, but let's see Steven Osh then. He's improving. How much is gonna improve? It's a 125.3, so he seems to be the fastest at the moment. Desi seems to have put it on the mediums, soft. And Rosé goes P4, so it's. And Tim, let's see, he might be a championship contender for this year, and he gets a nice toll from Toon as well. Let's hope he gets out of the way. Yep, that was quite a nice toll. That gained him a lot of time, probably a 10th or so. Let's see how much is he improving in sector 2. He's 3/10 up, so it's he's not challenging Steven Osh for the time being. If he can pull something in the last sector, he might be. Oh, he has gone wide. That's probably an invalidation there. I don't know. Let's see if is he still continuing. Seems like it. Let's see. Is it an invalidation? No, but he hasn't improved. So let's see. F. Lewis coming to the final corners now. What can our tier 2 driver do? He's currently in 5th place. He has improved by a 10th, but he doesn't get any positions up. Or Floyd is pitted. So I think Tesla is the only one on a lap now with the mediums. He's also coming to the final corners, and he goes P6 with mediums. It's a really close field though. It's a really close field.
It is 125s right up until the P6 mark. But I think looking at it, Steven Osh is looking to take pole position for the start of the race. With a lap like that, I think it's going to be really, really hard to beat. But you never know what could happen. Anything is possible in qualifying. So we'll just have to see what happens in the last 5 minutes or however long's left.
Yeah, 5 minutes is left. Yeah, we never know. Team seems like he's got some pace. He just didn't get that last sector right with his last lap, so he might be challenging Steven Osh. But of course, Steven Osh is probably gonna go out on track once more, so he's most likely to improve. So Steven Osh seems to be the contender for pole position today. Let's see, Eugene, he hasn't been on a lap yet, at least a valid lap, so he's right now on an out lap, pretty much on a free track, no 3 cars out on the rack, I think so. So that was really weird that PMRB retired. Something have happened to him on track. I'm not too sure what, but yeah. So I think most drivers are now waiting. And Eugene pits as well, so he hasn't got a lap in. And he still hasn't got one. It's weird. Let's see. Now the drivers are getting onto their out laps then. 4 minutes left on the clock. Who is the first? Yeah. Let's see, yep. So F4J is gonna start his qualifying lap. The final qualifying lap first. He's our new driver into this season, and he's right away showing some good pace. He doesn't need to improve, he needs to improve under 10 to get P2, so let's see if he can do that. So flat out through turn 1, then quite a heavy braking and down to 3rd gear, then acceleration there, and then again, and then the first DRS zone comes here. Opening up the DRS, this is a place to overtake also, and then turning out now from on the Cops corner soon. Cops corner might be flat out. Let's see. Rapper say takes it flat out. No, really isn't on this game. Maggots and Beggots here now. Maggots goes flat out, but Beggots you have to lift a bit. Oh, he's a 4th and top. He's 4th and tops. That might be challenging for Steven Osh then. So I think Steven Osh is gonna have some challenge today. I'm pretty sure. Let's see this lap, and let's see this lap 1090 to invite one guy back as he has lost again his connection. It's P2. He's not close for Steven Osh. 100, about 100 between them. So wait for a moment. I'll be back soon. So yeah, let's see if anyone can challenge him. Desi, Team F. Lewis, all on outlaps. Let's see Desi then. He's gonna start his lap now. So F4J wasn't far off Steven Osh. Of course, Steven Osh is also on outlap. So let's see. This is gonna be really interesting. Oof. We don't know about the weather though. Maybe it's gonna rain. We don't know in the race, but we'll see. Let's see. Desi coming out of the first DRS zone now. DRS opening up. What is his time for sector 1 then? He's at 2/10 up. It's looking promising for Desi. If he can make some improvements, he might be on the pole. So yeah, let's see. Little lift through cups. 2 not retired. Something has happened on his lap. Through Maggots and Beggots now. Goes Desi. Yeah, there was Toon's car. He has probably just been happy with his time and have retired. Let's see, what can Desi do? Can he take pole position? F. Lewis is also happy with his lap. Let's see, can Desi take the pole position? Yes, he can. A 125.1.
What a lap.
By 2/10. But let's see Steven Osh now. Ooh, he's his matches his time in Sector 1. He hasn't improved in Sector 1 though. But Sector 1 isn't everything. He needs to improve. 2/10 was the invalidation. I'm not too sure. I checked with the track map. No, it wasn't. So he's still with it. Are we gonna go under the 125s? And that was Eugene spinning, I think so. Or it was team spinning. So that's team slap then gone in cops. Ooh, he hasn't improved still in Sector 2. He has matched his time again. He needs to make some big risk in Sector 3 to try and take the pole position from Desi. He needs to improve by 2/10. He needs to have 2/10 improvement in Sector 3. He seems to have gone quite right for him. Let's see, can he do it? No, he can't. He's a couple of hundreds off. 100 off of Desi. Let's see, team. No, he has spun it. He is not. And that's it for qualifying then. So Desi on pole position, not by a lot. And Steven Osh P2, Afrosay P3, team P4. So yeah. What a good one. Really close field. So yeah, that's the on pole, Steven Osh, P2, only 0.013. Only 100 between them, and then there's a little gap to Afrosay in P3. Oof, that was interesting. And also, well, Tesla is with mediums in P6, so that's gonna be interesting for strategy. Then yeah, let's see what the race is gonna hold for us. Eugene didn't get the time in, so he'll be without one. Formation lap is gonna begin soon. So yeah, it looks a little bit cloudy. I don't know, maybe there's gonna be rain. So formation lap starting now then. And they are off for the formation lap. So let's see the tires, what they have decided to go with. So yeah, Tesla on mediums and everyone else in top 10, of course, with soft. Nutalan in P11 with soft, PMRB in P12 with mediums, and LG in P13 with soft compound tires. So only two guys going for the alternative strategy. So we'll see how that is gonna work out for them then. Jesse though leads the way on the formation lap. Let's hope for a clean start then. Do you have predictions? Who is gonna win the race? Who do you think is gonna win it? Who do you think is gonna win the race? Do you have any
Sorry,
predictions?
Sorry, I didn't realise you were talking to me.
Yeah.
I think it's really close between the top half of the grid, but I'm going to say that I think Stephen Osh, F. Rose, Desi, and possibly Tim, they're all going to be the favourites to win it, but I'm going to go off on one here and say I think Desi might be the one to come out with the P1 finish tonight.
Yeah, I'm kinda on the same way, but I'm also thinking Tesla on the alternative strategy might have a... Think about it, it's 5 lights and they are off, but there's a lag. Okay, well, we're underway now. Desi seems to... Stephen Osh got a really good start. He's up to P1 now because Tesla seems to be a ghosted car, so I don't know what has happened there. So Stephen Osh leads the way. Desi P2, Afrose P4 seems to be a clean start. Has anything happened at the back? PMRB and Eugene fighting. F-Lewis in the neutral going and F-Lewis goes off, then it's in the wall. And it's F-Lewis races over then. And it's a VSC. It's a VSC. Oh, that was really unfortunate for him. TSM Daniel has dropped back to P12. Wonder if he has damage then. But yeah, this is a usual lag with if driver disconnects and they just start earlier, but yeah, it's nothing to worry about. All of these drivers are gonna overtake him. So 1 incident and 1 car out of the race on lap 1. And Stephen Osh back at the lead. Let's see the virtual safety cars probably ending soon. Did not allow get any damage from that hit. It doesn't seem like it. F. Lewis has left now. That's understandable, and we are away again. Seems like Desi has got a pretty good run up to the field. Stephen Osh. OPMRB has left, some internet problems for him. So Desi, wait for a second, I need to invite a couple of guys. Wait for a second. We will be back soon. Okay, so we are back now. Stephen Osh still leads. What's happening now? Eugene and Toon fighting. Ooh, side by side true cops. Eugene and Toon still fighting through Maggots and Beggots then, and then Eugene has to yield back. go back to the front of the field. Desi has been able to pull a little bit of a gap to Afrozay. Let's see. Steven sets the fastest lap of 1:28.7. Desi right behind him. DRS is enabled, so our team has got a penalty for corner cutting now. Let's see, is Desi gonna go for the move? No, he's too far back. Let's see further down the field what's happening here. Yeah, no, we're really overtaking our friend. Really unfortunate that Tesla has some Ethernet problems, so yeah. Oh, Timo's retard. What has happened to him? Where is he off? Let's see. Where is he off? Oh, I couldn't see his car. Well, something has happened to him and he's out of the race now. Doesn't seem like a safety car though. Yeah, something has happened. So 3 guys out of the race now, only 10 runners. Now Marty FIFA and Eugene fighting. Marty FIFA gets past him. Let's see, can Notalan overtake Other Floyd then? Goes to the outside. Oh, and there's contact. And Notalan is around. And he's back on the track now in 9th place. Let's see, the lead fight is still going strong. Ooh, Desi really close now. Is Desi gonna try and overtake the Red Bull into Cop's corner? We know what's gonna... if he's gonna do it. No, he's not. Not gonna go down the inside. Ooh, and he has to go really wide there. Ooh, Stevenos loses the rear end of his car. Let's see if Desi is gonna use the overtake now. Is he gonna go past Stevenos? Stevenos switch to the inside. Is Desi gonna go for the outside? Yes, he is, but he touched the curb a little bit too much, and he has been able to overtake Steven Osh. So Afrozay has dropped back 1.6 seconds now, so it's between these 2 guys. Let's see if we're down the field. Toon is pretty close to Orford then. Tis and Daniel also quite close to these guys. And Notalan is pitting, so he's going probably for the mediums or hards. At this point, Desi just... Eugene has got a penalty. So let's see now if this can do an overtake on this straight again, and is he gonna be close enough? Stevenos stays to the outside. Desi stays behind still. Can he do it until the last corners? No, doesn't seem like it, as we see Toon and Other Floyd going side by side. Toon gets the move down. This Other Floyd still he's gonna go down the inside of Toon, and Toon tries to do the switchback. It doesn't happen. And what has happened to Marty FIFA is around. Probably some contact between him and someone made. still. Oh, Antoon is off. A mistake from him, and he's off now. Oh yes, just restarted the track. That's illegal, but well, it's moving on. Let's see Desi and Steven Osh now then. This is a really good battle for the lead now. What do you think? Who's gonna come out in front?
I think that I'm looking like it. Desi keeps gaining time on him, especially using these DRS areas. He needs to use the DRS zones to his advantage here. So I think Desi will get the overtake in at some point during this race. But Steven Osh looks like he's holding his position really well, and he's defending really well without causing any incidents. So it's going to be a close one, but I think Desi might just come out on top in this race.
Yeah, let's see. So it's of course it's gonna depend on the strategy as well. Who's gonna try and undercut? Who's gonna, and then of course, or are they gonna pit on the same lap? We'll see then. I think the pit stop window's coming on soon, as we see Eugene, the first one, actually the second one to box. Not a lot has gone to hearts. Let's see what tires Eugene is going on. Is there gonna be mean? Oh, it's a front wing change, so there's been contact. It's the hard compound tires then. Ooh, Desi and Steven are still going. Absolutely mental in the lead. Desi has a 3-second gap to Averze back. So we'll see what's gonna happen. Is Desi gonna try and overtake now then? Stirring up the ERS. Is he gonna go for it? Seems like it. Steven stays to the outside, and Desi goes to the inside. Steven still on the outside, and Desi. Steven now has the position back as Stune has retired. Is that gonna be a safety car? It's a safety car. Ooh. Averze has made it in the pits, but these top two guys hasn't. And Steven just hold on critically. If Desi would have overtaken him there, that would have been quite a huge disadvantage to Steven Osh, but Steven Osh defended really well. So safety car now. Let's see everyone pitting. See Averze coming out with the mediums, other Floyd going on to the hards. Tim Sesam Daniel going for the mediums. Barty FIFA going for the mediums as well. So these two guys, they might, yeah, they are in big trouble because they are behind the safety car, and they will not be leading the race after they box. Or do these guys have delta time? I'm not too sure if these guys have delta. If they have delta time, then there's gonna be no problem. But it doesn't seem like it. Yeah, Averze is gaining. He's gaining quite a lot. Yeah, so top two in really big trouble now. Of course, not their fault, but it's kind of. Ooh, did Steven Osh just hit the safety car and lose a bit of his front wing? Or just no? Yeah, he has lost his front wing. Oh, that's a way kind of unusual way. Yeah, and Averze has catched these guys. That's a quite unusual way to lose your front wing, and to say, yeah, these guys are gonna box now, but they're gonna lose so much. And Steven Osh needs to change the front wing. This was quite dramatic. Let's see what tires are going on. And Steven Osh, yeah, front wing change, medium tires. Let's see Desi then. Desi has gone through hard. Oh, you have left. Have something happened to you? Hi. So we are anyway under safety car now after they leading from that absolutely weird thing that happened. So our leader before the safety car, Steven Osh, is down in P7 and our second place guy in P6, so really interesting one. So safety car is gonna be in the lap then. Let's see what is gonna happen. So they're on the way now. After say leads over for the second, Tism Daniel third. Tesla P4, as we see there, Desi making an overtake on Marty FIFA though, trying to go back on Desi then, as Eugene has slipped in front of him. This is for sure, and also Stevenos trying to make places up. See Stevenos behind his teammate now, and Eugene spin us off. So, yeah, that was just a spin. It seems like. So let's see, can Stevenos overtake his teammate? Not yet, not yet. Let's see if he's able to do it now. Ooh, a little touch there. Don't think there's any damage though. And Desi is now right behind TSM Daniel. Let's see if we can Desi overtake him. I'll need to invite my co-commentator back as he has had a power cut, so we will be back soon though. Sorry for all of this invites, but yeah, so we're back now. This is still behind Tism Daniel. Let's see if can he overtake into cops. That will be quite an overtake if he can. No, he still stays behind. And Frosey has gone to the lead with quite a big advantage though. Moves, it seems like he's having quite a lot of more pace. But let's see, Tiesman Daniel now going for the overtake on Oliver Floyd. But he isn't really close enough. Stephen Osh also right behind Marty FIFA. He's gonna go to the inside. No, he isn't. Marty FIFA goes a little bit wide. Is Stephen Osh gonna try and do the switch back? We get on there. Ooh, there's big contact between these two. Another line gets back past these guys. Big contact between Stephen Osh and Marty FIFA, but they're both with no damage. And Daniel and Desi going side by side. Let's hope there's not gonna be any contact. They're going still side by side. Who has DRS? I think both have DRS. Yeah, they're still going side by side into turn 5, I think. Who's gonna come out in front of this? Are they gonna go still side by side into cops? Desi is using his ERS, so Daniel isn't anymore. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa! Daniel just and Desi has to stay back. But is Desi gonna go for it on the outside? No, he's gonna stay back. This is a really good battle for P2 now. Desi almost hits the back of Daniel there. Seems like Desi has quite a lot of pace, speed, and Daniel gets past Floyd. Let's see, Desi also got past Floyd. There's quite a big disadvantage for Floyd for not having the DRS. There's a really good battle. Seems like Afrosay is in his own class at the moment. Stephen Osh making a place up on Marty FIFA now. Marty FIFA going wide there. Seems like something has happened to Floyd as he's losing quite a lot of pace. As the Floyd and Stephen Osh go side by side, and Stephen Osh gets past him. So Stephen Osh up to P4 now. Let's see, can Desi overtake Daniel? Daniel has more of the ERS, so that's great for him. But let's also remember Daniel doesn't have DRS, so. And Stephen Osh is also right behind Desi. A really close field. So still 12 laps to go. Now Desi right behind Daniel. Can he make an overtake? Can Desi make an overtake? Is he gonna go for it? I don't think so. Yeah, he still stays back. Stephen Osh also behind there. Just using all of his overtake, even though he hasn't really got anything. It's a really good fight for P2 now. Stephen Osh sets the fastest lap then. 127.6. He dips the his front left tire to the gravel, but he has hold it. Let's see now. Desi really close. He's using all of his ERS. Daniel and Desi going side by side. Daniel gets past or holds his position. Is Desi gonna go for the outside, or is he gonna do a switch back into cops? Let's see. Is Desi gonna try and do an overtake on the cops corner? And leaves the pace there. But no, Desi still stays behind Stephen Osh. No, right behind Desi then. Stephen Osh has quite a lot of ERS, so he might be able to overtake these guys. But let's see now, Desi on TSM Daniel. Let's see now. Stephen Osh is turning up this ERS. He's gonna go for the move on Desi. Is he gonna also go move on TSM Daniel? Ooh, there's almost contact between these guys. As Desi still holds on to P3, and positions haven't changed so far. Really good battling with these guys. Of course, Desi on the hard compound tires, so they should be still slower. Desi also has no ERS. Daniel has also no ERS, and Stevenos has about 40%. So we'll see how this is gonna end up then. And this, of course, neutral line, and these guys are catching these guys now because they're so slow. Still a good fight for P2. Desi is gonna go for the outside. No, he stays back. Is he gonna try and overtake now onto Cops? He's turning again on his overtake. Now he's gonna go for it on the outside, but doesn't have enough battery power to do it. Yeah, oh, he hasn't done it. He needs to brake quite a lot for TSM Daniel. Is he gonna go side by side through maggots? No, he isn't. That's great, because that would have ended quite dramatically. Stevenos dips his wheel under the grass. Let's see now, Desi. He's gonna try and move on TSM Daniel. He's gonna go for the inside. And this time he has made it through. Yes, Desi has made it through. He's up to P2 now. Let's see, can Daniel fight back though? Stevenos. Yeah, Daniel at the moment. Desi up to P2 now, but let's remember TSM Daniel is gonna have the DRS advantage coming on the straight soon. Desi is gonna a little bit wide. Stevenos also right behind these guys. He has saved a lot of ERS. He's gonna be in good position. And FRZ has absolutely in the distance now. TSM Daniel can't overtake Desi into turn 5. On the straight now. And then he'll do an overtake into Cop's corner. Doesn't seem like it. So yeah, seems like Desi is gonna hold on to that P2 for now at least. But Stevenos is coming fast also, so we'll see. What is going to happen? Is Stevenos gonna overtake TSM Daniel now? Nope. But is TSM Daniel gonna go for the move on Desi? Yes, he is. They're going side by side again. Both leaving a good amount of space there. And TSM Daniel's back up to P2 now, but Desi has got a pretty good exit. Is he gonna try and make a move into turn 1 then? No, TSM Daniel can't hold on to turn 1. And what do you say about turn 3 then? Desi's gonna go for the inside, but TSM Daniel brakes really late and he keeps the position. But Desi's gonna have the DRS advantage now. Ooh, let's see. Yeah, he's gonna make an overtake on Daniel here. But let's see, Stevenos as well. Can he do it as well? Is he gonna overtake? No, ooh, there's contact between these two guys, but no damage, luckily. There was just a little bit of contact between Daniel and Stevenos then. Stevenos now using his ERS. Stevenos has the advantage that these two guys are really low on ERS and he has almost, I think, something like 70%, so, but he hasn't used it. Let's see, is someone gonna do an overtake? I think, yeah, ooh, there's contact between Stevenos and TSM Daniel. Stevenos seems like he's gone up to P2 now. Yeah, Stevenos up to P2 now, as he had that ERS advantage. After gets a penalty. Well, it might not affect that much. Stevenos trying to break the toe on the Hamilton straight. Let's see, this is gonna go for the inside, but no. Daniel cuts him off. Let's see now, can anyone make overtakes now? Can Daniel fight back onto Stevenos? Daniel has the DRS advantage. Desi though is close to Daniel, but doesn't make the move. Daniel goes a little bit wide, and Desi is side by side with him. Desi is gonna go for it. on the inside. Oh, there's contact. There's big contact between these two, but I don't know if Desi has got damage. Hope not. Desi has gone wide now. Still holds back. Let's hope Desi haven't got any damage. And I think Daniel might still have DRS. I'm not too sure. We'll have to. Yes, he has. These guys are absolutely fighting. Amazing battle going on with these two, or actually these three. Stevenos is now on the P2, and Avrosay has been leading this race after a safety car and seems to be quite in a comfortable lead. Let's see Desi now. Can he make up the podium places? 6 laps to go anymore, and these two are still going side by side. Sector 1 yellow flags. What has happened? Not too sure. Or the Floyd is overtaking Newfoundland. Okay. Now is Desi gonna do an overtaking Diaz and Daniel? Daniel doesn't have the DRS anymore. He's gonna go for it. Let's see now. Desi on the outside. Daniel leaves the space there. Is Desi gonna go for the inside into Cobb's corner? They are. Oh, they're still going side by side. Daniel in front, and they're going into Maggots and Beggots. Seems like, yeah, Daniel's still in front, but let's see. Desi has the DRS advantage. No, I think it's gonna be an overtake for Desi now. Yep, Desi gets past Daniel there. Daniel still can fight back though, for sure. Stevenos has gone away from these two. These two are still fighting really hard. Let's see, can Tism Daniel stay in the DRS? Seems like it though. They still have, both of these have 0 ERS though. Can Tism Daniel make a move on the straight? So let's see, Nutalan and Order Floyd also going with a good battle here. A little bit down the grid. Let's see these two. Oh, Nutalan almost loses it there, but he has saved it. Let's go back to these two. Oh, Daniel's gone wide and Desi has got a penalty now. That might be that's really bad for Desi now, as Daniel and Stevenos doesn't have one. Daniel's gaining quite a lot with that DRS advantage. Let's see, Nutron and Floyd going side by side, and Nutron has got past. Let's see, can Floyd fight back? No, doesn't seem like it. Go the race leader. He's lapping his teammate, but the teammate isn't really driving. It's the AI. So Avrosay leading the race now, or has been leading since a safety car. So I think lap 10. He has been quite good since that, and it doesn't seem like Stevenos is really catching him that much. Maybe a little bit, but not too much. So he needs to complete 4 laps, and then it's gonna be the first. He's gonna win the season opener in Silverstone. These two are still fighting though. Daniel a little bit back now, but only 4.5 tenths, so he might again have a chance into the other straight with DRS. He's not gonna use his ERS because he doesn't have any. And yeah, is he gonna go for the outside? No. Let's see now what is gonna happen. So Jason Daniel not close enough to Desis though. He's still in the DRS and Desi has a penalty, so I don't think Jason Daniel really needs to overtake him. But Desi is still on track in front of him. Eugene now. This is quite a good battle for P5 here. 3 cars going for the P5 position. Eugene gets a penalty. I think that was his unordered one, so he has 6 seconds now. And that's not great for him. But is he gonna do an overtake here? Is he gonna go for it? No, he isn't. See Jason Daniel and Desi lapping the Tesla's AI car. They're quite close now. Can he do an overtake? Let's see these two. And Eugene, oh no, Eugene is going for it. Oh, there's contact. But Eugene is ahead of Netherlands then. Jason Daniel still behind. No, he's 7 tenths, 8 tenths behind then. 2 laps to go for Averley to win the race. Netherlands and Eugene going for it. Can Netherlands come back and overtake into on the straight? Let's see. Eugene waving, goes to the inside. Netherlands on the outside and has made it through on the grass. Steven Rush has set the fastest lap right now. Okay. Jason Daniel and Desi still fighting here. Let's see this battle still. Order Floyd and Eugene and Netherlands. Let's see who's gonna come out in front of this. Let's remember Order Floyd does the penalty, so he might still come out of this in P5. Martin P5 has boxed for softs to take the fastest lap then. This is going wide in cups. Let's see, can this one then now take advantage of that and overtake him? Oh, does he lose it? Almost. Ooh, that was close. Daniel now quite close, but not enough, not enough. And it's the last lap, and Rosé has been leading this race from lap 10 onwards. Desi and Steven Osh might have been still contenders for the race win if we didn't have so let's see Rosé going now in the last corners. Marty Fifa takes the fastest lap. Rosé is gonna win the season opener here in Britain's Silverstone. He takes it home. Let's see now. These two, Eugene overtaking Nodolan. Desi is gonna take P3. Or actually Daniel is gonna take P3. Desi P4. Eugene. Eugene and Nodolan go around. They touch. And they are around. And Eugene is still has been spun around. He's trying to get back there now. Marty FIFA. And there comes to the line, and he's in P7 then. So there was an incident. Then in the last corners between Nodolan and Eugene then, but yeah. Good fighting through the whole race, especially between TSM Daniel and Desi. That was a really good battle. Between these two. We'll see if we can get any interviews on board. Let's see if we can get interviews from the guys. So Alpozé, let's see if he's and TSM Daniel gets drivers today. So let's see the race results then. So Alpozé wins the race. Steven Osh P2, TSM Daniel takes P3. Desi P4 from starting from pole position. Order Floyd takes P5 sorry, Nodolan P6, Eugene P7, Marty FIFA P8, Laurel Tesla P9, and the Toon Team PMRB and F. Lewis have retired from the race. Yep, that was it for the season opener. But we will do the driver interviews now, so we'll see how that is gonna go. So yeah. So let's see. I think we are gonna get some interviews there. So let's start with our race winner, Afrozay. How do you feel?
I'm not gonna lie, my hands are actually sweating as a controller player. Like literally seeing like the drivers behind me, like just catching me like every single lap. Sorry,
Yeah.
nah, that was horrifying. But I made it in the end. But yeah, that's all really.
Yeah, I had some luck there because the top two didn't have time to pit under a safety car, so you took the lead then under the safety car, and you drove amazingly to win the race then.
Yeah. I think I just got like lucky kind of with the safety car being at that moment, but yeah, I made the most of it. Made it in the end. That's all that matters, really.
Yeah, it is. And then let's move on to next week, Austria. What do you think of that track?
Well, to be honest, yeah, Silverstone is probably like one of my worst tracks. So, especially with Maggots Beckett's, like that corner is just like horrible for me. Like, especially with a controller as well, it's just so hard to get through. But somehow I made it, innit?
Yeah. So thanks for that, and congratulations for winning the
Thanks,
season
man.
opener in Silverstone. So, yep, good
Thanks.
luck. Good luck for the rest of the season. Then let's hope to see you next week as well.
Yeah, I'll be there, man.
Yep, thanks a lot. So let's move on to our P3 finisher then, TSM Daniel. That was quite a good battle with Desi, was it?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't think I could keep him behind, honestly. Yeah, I just tried to keep him behind, but then when he got ahead, I just stuck in the DRS and he got a penalty, so I just thought stick here and no crazy moves and let's get the podium.
Yeah, it was quite a good drive from you, starting from P10 and finishing in the podium places. So yeah, and that was you were going side by side with Desi for I think something like 10 laps even.
Yeah, it was pretty intense. I mean, going to Cops Corner, we were side by side, but luckily Desi backed up, so there was no touching there.
Yeah, you guys touched a little bit, couple of times, but no damage to anyone. So that was fair racing, I think. And good battling. But yeah, good race from you. And how do you think of next week's track, Austria then?
I mean, it's just a track for me, but I enjoy driving there. It's one of my favorite tracks. But in F1 2021, I don't think it's as good as 2020. So I'll see.
Yeah, we'll see what's gonna happen there then. So let's hope to see you on the podium also next week then. So yep,
Yeah.
congratulations a lot for finishing P3 at the end there. So yeah, thanks a lot. And
Thanks.
yeah, and we are going to end the stream now. So thanks to everyone for watching the live stream from the Tier 1 race. And we will see you next week. Make sure to turn on the Tier 2 and Tier 1 race. And we'll see you next week then. So